guys, maybe you'll be able to kick your drinking and all that.
No, I did it just to run away from these crazy...
Right, she said, hey,
He didn't want to sit and talk to anybody.
So this Kinison comes to me and goes, this guy, whatever. And so this guy's like all jumpy and jittery, you know, so he goes to me, where'd you get your running shoes from?
Right.
I go, my wife bought them. And he goes, get me a pair. I says, well, what size are you? He says, your size. I said, well, how do you know? He says, I'm telling you, they're your size. This guy plagued me. And I'm getting on the phone to you're allowed one phone call a day.
Were you mad at your wife? Were you yelling at your wife and everything?
No. I was just shouting, if you don't get me a pair of these running shoes, I'm going to strangle these mothers.
Right, because he's chasing you around for running shoes. So everyone was hassling you.
Listen.
Yes.
I said, you don't know whether they fit, you know. Try one on. No. You wouldn't try one on. So 3 weeks go by, I get him these running shoes. This guy squeezed a size 10 foot into a size 7 shoe. And he's got sores up the back of his shoe, foot jugging with me. And this guy...
Well, you're going to sit there, drug addicts. I mean, you know...
And so then he comes to me and he goes, I've made a friend. I go, hallelujah.
And he left you alone?
No, I said, who is it? He says, that tree. I said, oh, I'm out.
He made fun of the tree. He made friends with the tree. Why the Prozac, though? Why didn't you get completely drug-free?
I'm a psycho.
Right. In our jock lounges, the widow Kinison and Kimberly Taylor are an old friend of the show. She's a penthouse pet. She looks real good. I was just out there.
Was she there with Malika?
Yeah, the girls were really working, double teaming me. They said, "Oh, you look so good. You're thin," and they were rubbing me and stuff.
Haven't been on the show in a while.
Yeah. I was getting really aroused. They were really working me over.
Well, you know how Kim is when she sees you a lot.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kimberly Taylor is not interested in me. All I know is I saw 4 huge breasts coming at me. The widow Kinison, of course. There's Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Take a seat. And widow Kinison. Thank you.
God, that seat looks so big compared to you now.
Yes, it does. Sit down.
So much wider.
Now, Kimberly, tell everyone, show them your voice. Say a few words so people know who you are.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Taylor.
All right. And, of course, widow Kinison.
Widow Kinison.
No, that's your new name.
Malika. I have a first name.
No. Widow Kinison.
We like that.
And Malika, you're looking better than ever. And, of course, Kimberly, you always looking better than ever.
Thank you.
Thank you. So are you. Look how thin you are.
Yeah, now, when you girls were hugging me out there and stuff, was it a genuine sexual feeling, or were you just being nice?
Wow.
Yeah.
You look great.
Do you really? You enjoy my look? Really?
Yeah, you
What
lost
kind
a
of
lot
pants
of
do you have on?
weight.
I'm on like
You're
a...
even taller.
I'm like
Wait, but you know what it is? Like I was saying before, when you lose a lot of weight, you appear taller.
Oh, great. So now I look like... Now I look like...
You're 7 feet tall.
Yeah, now I look 7 feet tall.
Hey, hi. Hi, Robin.
You mean I look bigger, girls? And Kimberly, where have you been? I haven't seen you in 3 years before we get to Malika and what she's up to.
What have you been doing?
I own a pizzeria and partners with my boyfriend, Joey D's
Pizzeria.
Pizzeria.
Wait a second. Hold it. Stop right there. You own a pizzeria.
With my boyfriend.
You are an owner in it.
Yeah, Joey D's Pizzeria.
Oh, sorry.
In Levittown.
Joey D's Pizzeria in Levittown.
Right behind Jack Lane's.
That's what Kimberly Taylor
I was
doing?
going to bring some 100% fat-free calzones in for Howard, fat-free pizzas. I was going to bring all that in, but I knew that
And
you
you're
were
at the
microwave.
pizzeria on a regular basis?
Yeah. Your picture's on the wall. There's like an 11 by 14. People come in just to see Howard's
Oh, they
picture.
always ask about you.
No, truck drivers, school kids, women, men,
Women.
kids, everybody.
Yeah, and you come in and you own in other words, you have a
You're
piece of
back
paper
there,
that says you own this pizzeria.
Oh, her
Yeah, I'm
boyfriend.
part on it. Well,
No. Does your boyfriend own it or do you own it?
We both do.
You invested money in it?
Yes.
How much money did you invest?
Half of it, I guess.
Well, how much? How much did you have to put up to own a pizzeria?
I don't know. If I say that, then I can, it's not really that good I say that.
Why? What's the difference? You mean you actually put up money?
I don't know how to make pizza.
Did you put up thousands of dollars?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Kimberly, you're such a tight one.
You didn't put up anything, did you?
No,
so
I
you
didn't.
don't own. So you don't own the
No,
Did you
restaurant.
sign anything that says you own anything?
Yes.
You had a lawyer
Yes.
and you own a pizzeria now.
And yes, I'm in the corporation.
And as a businesswoman now,
I'm an officer in the corporation.
and do you go over the books to see, because that's a cash business. You can get robbed blind, you know
Yeah,
that.
that's the problem, because a lot of people, you work, a lot of kids, they come in.
How much is a pizza?
Well, they have Sunday and Monday specials now. Now that it's open on Sundays, football season, it's so 2 for $10, and if, like, the Jets win or like a New York team wins, you get, like, free garlic knots, and And
So in other words,
it's so
Kimberly has
weird. I
no
used to come in
clue.
here and talk about.
So you don't know
my
how much the
clothes, and I'm
pizza
talking about
costs?
pizza
How
now.
much does the pizza cost?
Regular pie normally goes for like 8. Local goes for like 12 or whatever, 11. I don't know.
So how much
He's
profit?
testing me to see
How much profit
if
is
I
in a
know.
pizza? In other words, how much does it cost you to make a pizza?
I'd say about $1.25, and if it's busy, about
Let me ask you. It costs
$1.25.
$1.25 in cost in terms of the dough and the,
dough,
sauce.
the flour, the
But what
sauce,
about you have to
the
pay someone also to be there, and you have overhead in terms of a store.
Right.
Well,
So-
it's really
Waitresses and...
well, opposed to like
What
a
is your
deli
monthly
with-
mortgage? I mean, on a business like that. What?
I feel some harassment here.
It's not harassment. I'm curious.
No, he really is generally very concerned, and he's interested in it.
Yeah, in other words, if you charge $8 for a pizza, you got to pay your kid, what, $4 or $5 an hour to work there?
$5 an hour, and the delivery guys get $4 an hour.
Okay, and then you got to buy boxes, you got to buy all kinds of things,
20 cents a box,
and you got to pay rent.
and yeah.
There's a lot of business going on, so it's not $1.25.
No, we got a really good deal with the lease because I think.
So what do you
it's
make, like $2 a pizza?
No, you make about $4.
Make about $4 a pizza.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
And
It's
you,
Joey D's Pizza in Levittown on 56th Division
plug the
Avenue.
pizza.
Behind
Now you were
Cafe
telling
Lady.
Gary out in the hall that you
You
feel.
want to see Howard's pictures? It's all
Now you
over.
were telling Gary out,
Today, especially.
Kimberly, you were telling Gary out in the hall that you feel now as a woman in the pizza business that the Chinese are doing better at this business than you are.
No. I didn't say that. I just said that the people next door are Chinese. I hope they're not listening
don't
to
go in
this.
that.
They won't.
And
Go
if
ahead.
you
Go into
park
that
in
one
front of their if you park in front of their Chinese restaurant, they stare at you. Chinese people have like no manners. You ever notice that? They're always like, I go. You know, like they walk in there. You know?
What do you mean? Can you do that
No.
Chinese impression again?
Oh, can I tell you? Wait, please. Me and Malika got pulled over on. But I just want to please interject this. Okay, we got pulled over on Ventura Boulevard for no seatbelt. Really, what we were doing was putting our lipstick on. Let me explain to you. We went into this place, the sushi bar. And I know that Chinese people have that chopped language, like they talk like that. Oh, I can imitate this lady so much.
Yeah, do it.
Listen.
Let me hear you do it.
Well,
Do it.
her husband blew snot in a tissue next to me. Now, tell me honestly what you guys would do, and you guys too that are listening in the car or wherever you guys
all
are.
tell us, yeah.
Somebody blows a big hot.
No, let me hear you do a Chinese impression. Let me hear
Oh,
you do it.
listen to what your husband did. I said to him, really nice. He was really one of those quiet guys because I've heard in Japan, the women
Is
are
he
the
Chinese or Japanese?
He was Japanese, but
Yeah,
they all sound the same, you know.
Right.
So I was sitting next to him, and he blows this big snot, and it's like hanging on the table.
Right.
And I said to Malika, I'm getting disgusted here, right? So I said to the man, I said, mister, can you please put away, here we are spending like
snot.
$100 in this place for like 15 minutes worth of food, and then the lady goes, he don't have to do nothing. He don't have to do nothing. I said, well, can he please just put it away? He don't have to do nothing. You just leave. You don't let me do that I have. And then you know what the guy says to us when we're sitting there eating Japanese food, sushi? He goes, are you guys high?
Yeah, I was
No,
going to
we're
ask the
having-
same thing.
We're having a little sushi.
Are you guys coked up or what?
No.
The chicker knows.
I
Talking
heard
about?
that they pay less sales tax than we do.
You mean the
Why is
Chinese?
that?
That's what I heard.
Once in a while, a show comes along that's brave,
You can't even look at it without your temperature rising.
bold,
If you take my child away from me, I swear I'll kill you.
tackling the tough issues,
You've taken enough methamphetamines to stimulate a small country.
and the true life drama.
Right now, what I want is to get wasted.
A show that's before its time. Models, Inc. You've never seen drama of this fashion. Every Saturday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Only on E!
I'll make you a star.
Hey, it's happening on E!
If it's happening in entertainment, it's happening on E. It's happening.
On E!
It happens on E!
Lightweight, cool wool keeps you cool when the going gets hot. You can trust the wool that wears the wool mark.
Call me back in 10 and I can fix you up with Tom.
Right this second, you could have missed an opportunity. With a Motorola pager, you know now.
Well, Jennifer told me so much about you.
Oh, check, please.
Right this second, a member of the family is waiting to be picked up. With a Motorola pager, you know now.
Hi, boy.
Well, his voice isn't any higher.
Now, a few words from Archie Bunker on evolution.
We didn't crawl out from under no rocks. We didn't have no tails. And we didn't come from monkeys, you atheistic pinko meathead.
Archie Bunker on gun control.
Did you know that 65% of the people murdered in the last 10 years were killed by handguns?
Would it make you feel any better, little girl, if they was pushed out of windows?
And now Archie Bunker on video cassette with All in the Family, the Collector's Edition. The Emmy-winning sitcom that broke all the rules. Yours for only $4.95 plus shipping and handling for your first 4-episode video cassette. Now you can experience the legendary wisdom of America's foremost expert on everything. Archie Bunker on politics.
That's Salvatore, Feldman, O'Reilly, Nelson. It's an Italian, a Jew, an Irishman, and a regular American. What I call a balanced ticket.
You'll even hear from Archie on the job.
To get your first 4-episode video for only $4.95, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-604-6464.
Kimberly, tell Howard the story that you were telling me this morning that you feel that the Chinese get a break in this country because they have to pay less tax.
Isn't it true, though?
Well, how is that possible, though? What are you talking
I heard
about?
that they pay less sales tax than we do.
You mean
Why
the
is
Chinese?
that? That's what I heard.
Now, how is that possible? Where did
That's
you hear
what
this?
I heard.
First of all, let me
I
ask you a
heard
question.
they-
Where did you hear this?
Well, maybe it's not the sales tax, but I know that when they open up the business, they have more of an advantage.
Oh,
over
because they're
Americans.
shorter?
I don't know. Maybe they see half of what we see. I don't know. Maybe they're just...
No, but no, but the Chinese are Americans also, aren't they? They're Chinese Americans.
Not if they're born there. Even if they come here, just because they take, like, all the Cubans, everybody that comes here claims to be an American. No, but no, they're not Americans.
Right.
What they're doing is making all the Americans that are working in this country blue-collar workers by opening up in every storefront
And
there
you're
is.
saying they don't have to pay any taxes? Of course they do.
For an example, I was driving by this pizzeria and I saw Chinese people that were, it had a yellow sign, and Chinese people opened up a pizzeria. Why are they opening up pizzerias in New York especially? Like, they think they could actually get away with it. Like, we're stupid enough to go in there and buy their
Well, wait a minute, wait. Wait a second. Let me dump that
You get
out.
a lot of fans.
No, wait a second. Kimberly, what you're saying is you drove by you can't use the S word.
Pizzeria.
You drove by a Chinese pizzeria, and you're saying they have, you don't think that they should have a Chinese pizzeria?
No, I don't think that they should have anything. Their Chinese food is full of oil. It's full of grease. They tell you there's no...
No, but you're saying that, but why shouldn't a Chinese sell pizza?
Because the Italian people of New York, that's what they're noted for. And they come in this country and they just want to dry clean our clothes. They want to make our Chinese food. Really, I mean, Thai food's a lot better than Chinese food, right? They don't even give you incentive when you order from a menu. They just give you a menu. That coffee that you gave me before, see what's happening?
You got to see how beautiful she is, and then you can put up with anything.
I don't even know what she's saying. Now
She's saying
that
she's saying that the Italians invented pizza.
Yes.
So therefore, they should be the only ones allowed to sell pizza.
But she also said how they expect to sell us Chinese food too.
Right.
Well, okay, here we are. We are.
Go ahead. No, she's in the world of business. Now she's talking turkey to you. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No. Now you're seeing the realities of business. Now go ahead. Explain to me.
Okay. So then.
Yeah, show me more cleavage too.
No. I have to. My dress is going up my butt. But I feel that they come into this country and all they do is try to sell us the things that we could buy ourselves. And what is Chinese food? I know that you certainly wouldn't eat Chinese food now, but you probably ate it years ago.
I eat Chinese food.
No, what do you eat?
I get it steamed.
Steamed, everything's steamed. But we can get that from anywhere, right?
But why do you begrudge Chinese people making a living?
I just don't. They're very nosy. They're very nosy creatures. If there's 4 people in the pizzeria, they look in there and they stare and they start making these faces, or they come over. Can you move your car? You know?
Now, you have problems with the Chinese people who are next door to you, and now you're making them all Chinese people. Do you realize that?
Well, I don't want to generalize. I'm just saying that, Oh, wait. How about when you drive in the city of New York? Did anybody experience a Chinese driver? Okay? I know that you stay away from them when you're in your car.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. They act as though they don't see you. And then they smile when they, when they push you out.
Well, you've
of the way.
obviously had some bad experiences with Chinese people.
all Chinese
I
people.
just stay away from them. As soon as I see them, I stay away from them because I really believe that they cannot see as well as we see. No, seriously, I really don't believe that.
Well, wait a second. Excuse me. Excuse me, Widow Kinison. Now listen to me. You feel the Chinese don't see as well as we do?
No, I don't. I don't believe that's why when you're
because their eyes are so thin.
They got those little slanty eyes.
and they can't see you on the road, so you got to stay away from them.
Just hug me. Hug me. Hug me and talk about the chinks.
Video conferencing technology used in the production of The Howard Stern Show, provided by IBM.
It's the first thing you put on, the last thing you take off.
It's all about the sensuality and the sexuality.
Love and the love of silks. It's what Victoria's Secret's all about.
Lingerie is fashion.
It's what's motivated Frederique to begin her own line of lingerie.
I love sexy underwear and I love sexy lingerie.
And at Fredericks of Hollywood, it makes Man of Steel Fabio melt like butter.
I'm in heaven.
Take an intimate look at our most intimate apparel on The Lingerie Show.
Saturday at 2 Eastern, right here on E! They said it was a crazy idea. Why did we need another way to call collect? Yet now, instead of 0, millions of people are dialing 1-800-COLLECT to save on collect calls. Millions of people saving millions of dollars. Maybe it wasn't such a crazy idea after all. Anytime, any phone, anywhere. 1-800-COLLECT. It's the way we call collect today.
Once upon a time, there was a king.
This is the last year that I'm doing The Tonight Show.
His loyal subjects.
Flip a coin, Jay, Dave, Jay. It doesn't matter to them.
How could a television show be worth this much embarrassment?
A fairy godfather.
We shall frame a deal that will make you one of the giants.
The queen mother of all managers.
See, I don't have a contract with you. I can move Jay to CBS within a month.
HBO Pictures comes clean about late-night TV's dirtiest fight. The Late Shift, coming this month, only on HBO.
Join E for a sexy, alluring look at our love affair with lingerie. The Lingerie Show.
Saturday at 2 Eastern, right here on E!
When the rain didn't stop for 12 hours, I didn't think it could get any worse. Then when the floodwaters came and washed away everything we'd worked our whole lives for, I still didn't think it could get any worse. Then when the waters receded, and all I wanted to do was pick up the pieces, that was the worst. I forgot. Our homeowner's insurance doesn't cover floods.
Flood insurance from the National Flood Insurance Program covers you from the damage caused by floods. Call now, because while most disasters in the United States involve floods, most homeowners' policies don't cover flood damage.
How are we ever going to pay for this?
Flood insurance is easy to get. Just call your insurance company, agent, or this number. The National Flood Insurance Program. We can't replace your memories, but we can help you build new ones.
Your body looks better than ever. I got it. Let me see. What kind of shoes you're wearing?
I'm wearing thigh-highs.
Are you wearing any kind of stockings or anything?
No.
Let me see. Stand up. Let me look at you, because listening to you, I'm going to get a heart attack. Wow, what a body on you. Jesus Christ.
But we want to promote our calendar.
Now, let me take a look at the Widow Kinison, who's looking very fine in a Catholic girls' school outfit. What is going on in your dress there? What is that? Look at that. I'm practically naked. I'm sure everyone will want to see that on the E! Show. What kind of shoes are you wearing? Let me see.
High-heel sneakers.
Oh, that's cute. You look real cute.
Sounds a shame.
You wearing panties, Kimberly?
Yeah.
Why?
Can I see them? Can I see them? Let me see. Come on, lift up your dress and let me see. You're not wearing them? Oh, you're not.
She was.
Oh. Oh, she isn't. Can't show that.
I am. I'm wearing black ones.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
the ones you were born with. The color of your real roots.
All right, very good, you two.
Did you say that? Did you say that?
I want you to go see. I gotta listen. I gotta end this little comedy fest because I have to get out of here on time.
Oh, we're gonna miss you.
Okay, I just
I'm
have to
working on my
mention
own films.
I want to comment to something about
What are you
were talking
working
about
on?
before.
I'm turning my movie Private Parts into a. I'm turning my book Private Parts into a movie,
Wow.
and that'll be starting to shoot very soon.
You know the paperback version of that? I'm in the back of the paperback version.
Yes,
here,
I know.
With you and Robin.
Yes,
I mean,
I know.
no, with you and
I'm in the book too.
What's her name?
Yeah, everyone's in the book, Kimberly.
No, the hardcover I'm not, but the paperback I am.
That's right.
You know,
I know.
No, because when you went into the book signing thing, there were a lot of pictures of like the post when.
Yes, you're in the paperback. There's 64 new pages in the paperback. It's a whole new book almost. You know, when you buy a regular paperback.
No, that's great. That's
When
great.
are you doing this movie?
I'm finishing the script now, and we're starting to shoot in about a month or two.
Wow.
And girls, thank you so much for stopping by. As you know, I always love to see. Oh, you are coming to give me a big kiss.
Yeah,
Hold
we'll
on a
go
second. Oh, let me have that.
Stop the presses. You don't have to get
Hold on. I don't have to leave so fast. Hold on. Yeah. The widow Kinison. Oh, hey, come on. Come on. No, don't.
Can I have one of these?
Kiss me.
Yes. Yeah. I can have one of these. Can you sign one?
Oh, he's so nice.
Can I move around like this?
What are you doing, Howard? That's a widow you're doing.
That's a widow. I'm so sorry. I got carried away.
Wait, I'm going to try to pick you up.
No, no, no. I don't want to be picked up.
I picked him
Come
up.
on. Just hug me. Hug me.
Hug me and talk about the chinks.
All right, very good.
In front of your stove, right?
Yes, you do.
First, they were silent. Then came sound. Then color. Then movies on television. And now, movies on E! Yes, E! is playing 2-hour feature-length films. Movies, the soul of entertainment, right here where they belong. Movies, that's entertainment. Entertainment, that's E! Movies, Saturday and Sunday nights, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. On E! Entertainment Television.
On his rise to stardom and the love of his life, Liam gives E! his humble view.
The timing was right. I was very, very lucky.
Catch Liam Neeson uncut Friday at 8:30 Eastern on E!
One looks everywhere for something to lean on.
Who said that? Cher?
In pursuit of the perfect relationship,
You know, I sort of like this dating thing. I'm sort of getting the thing here.
they're ready.
These strange men try to impress you in weird and stupid ways, and then you pick the least disgusting one.
They're willing.
I would be perfectly happy to blow your mind, but can we just lie down?
They're just not able.
May I take you on a date tonight?
Food for thought. Ooh, gotta run.
If Lucy Fell, rated R, at theaters March 8th.
In the Far East, people have long appreciated the need for thoughtfully designed products that make efficient use of limited space. Crosswalk Space Saver, made in America, appreciated around the world.
Soon, you'll both be taking up less space. Space Saver by Proform.
E's got a show that's not only reviewing the hottest movies, ouch, but reviewing the critics, too.
They can throw Rotten Tomatoes at you and you say, hey, it's okay.
It's a look at the critics' hidden power, how they affect films, and what they do to the stars.
I don't like the feeling when they criticize me. It makes me cringe.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
It's like having to tell your grandmother she's got bad breath.
For a review of the latest flicks and the reviewers themselves, catch the Movie Critics Show, Saturday at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, only on E!
Oh, okay. Bye. Bye.
After Kimberly Taylor taped our television program, she decided to confront her Chinese neighbors. We sent our cameras to document the event.
Michael, do you think we should go over there and ask them?
Ask them what?
I don't understand when they talk, so I don't know how they're going to respond.
You gotta like go real slow with them, like if it's a little child, just the way they talk.
Oh.
Just go over there and say.
And we're so nice. We even eat over there. We eat their steamed vegetables, steamed this, steamed that. But there's only so much we could eat. Everything is MSG no matter what. They're right over there. I wanted to just, I've never met you before, but I just wanted to straighten something out. I know that you have a problem with us parking in front of here. Us parking our cars in front of your Chinese place.
Yeah.
And you always park in front of, you always have your delivery guys park in front of our pizzeria. And I just wanted to, yes, you do.
No. We're looking all of that right there at the other side.
But you can't deny it, because every time that we park in front of here,
Yeah.
you come next door and you tell us to move.
Yeah, but only one time when you park in front, in front of me,
No, it was more than one time that you came in there and said something. I just want to make sure that you don't... If we park in front of here, it's because there's no parking spots in front of our P3. You get mad when we park in front of here, and I just wanted to let you know that it...
But if you park here, a few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes is okay. But sometimes you park in front of the store for about more than an hour, you know. So the customer have fun, no parking they maybe complain there and they have no parking in front here. So that's why I ask you to move, you know what I mean? Because for a few minutes, okay, I don't mind you can park here for a few minutes, but only sometimes you park here for a whole day, for even maybe a half day. That's why we ask you to move, to move to the other.
Yeah, but when you park in front of our pizzeria, we don't ask you to move.
Where?
Because
I never park in front of you. When? I never park in front of your store. Right?
Yes, you do.
No.
When? And he said the delivery guy always parks in front of there. I
never park the car.
And then we had heard from some people that you were dumping your garbage in our dumpster. And I just wanted to straighten that,
but
that out.
I never put a dumpster in your dumpster, but you sometimes you put the garbage in my dumpster.
No, I don't. I never. We're very neat. I mean, every time we come,
before you don't rent, a dumpster, but I have I own my own dumpster, right?
Right.
So.
But if we could rent downstairs, we would rent downstairs. I'm just saying.
So if I own a dumpster, so why? One reason I put that in the garbage in your dumpster, no reason, right? But you don't have a dumpster. Then sometimes you try to put the garbage in my dumpster. It's possible. It's possible.
Well, basically, I mean, we've been here for like 8 months, whatever. We don't want to fight with you guys.
I know, I understand.
And
we have peace to everybody. What do you fight for? Please, I will tell you. I never put my garbage in your dumpster. Sometimes you do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
I don't mean you do it. Maybe some guy from your store, maybe they did it. You know what I mean?
No, never. We only have one dumpster, and that's it. I mean, we're the poor slobs out there sweeping everybody's garbage, and nobody else sweeps their garbage, and we put it in our
dumpster. You own a dumpster now, right?
Yes, we do.
So you see, I have own dumpster too. So what reason I put it down there?
The reason is because if your dumpster's empty, you pay for every pickup. You pay for every pickup. So if our dumpster's constantly always filled up, we're getting bills twice a week, and you're getting bills once a month.
They will pick it up I have picked up twice a week, right? So
What did you say? What did you say?
So they will pick up my garbage twice a week.
Oh, twice a week. I thought you said twice a week.
What's your name, sir? What's it? What is your name? Roger. Yeah. Roger? Yeah. And Kim.
Roger.
You guys, you have a problem, but you want to be peaceful neighbors. So why don't you guys just shake hands, make peace, and work together?
Okay, well, how do you shake hands in Chinese?
How do you do that?
That's it?
Oh. Okay. We'll be good neighbors from now on.
Yeah, I know.
And if I do park in front of here, which I never do, I still am denying it to the hilt, you could tell me, and I could tell you. I just don't want to have an argument or anything. I never confronted you.
No, I don't want to argue with you.
Okay, good. What does fu mai mean?
Fu mai?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Fu mai is like a food. I mean, in Chinese, it's the rich. This one is like a beautiful. May is beautiful. I mean.
Oh. How come they always have like panda kitchens, like bear? They always have bears. What does that mean when the Chinese people have bears, like pandas?
Yeah.
You ever see that panda kitchen, always like with a bear, like a koala bear? What does that mean?
A bear?
Yeah. What does that mean, like in Chinese, like a bear? They always put bears on their signs.
No, I don't know.
You never saw that before?
Some not all of them. The way you feel.
Oh, okay.
my favorite part was when he talked about running for governor. I think it was a really cool experience for him. I wish that he could have gone through with it. I think he would have been an excellent governor.
The scratch and sniff pictures I like.
I like the chapter about the cyber sex. It's definitely the best. I almost couldn't make it through the whole chapter. It was exciting.
I liked it when he was ragging on Michael Jackson because not enough people do that. And I like the cyber sex part of the book.
What's your favorite aspect of Howard Stern's Miss America?
Cyber sex. I like his truth. He tells the truth all the time. It's great. Very fun.
Outgoing. Aggressive.
Outrageous. Sexy to the point.
I think it's definitely this picture right here on the inside cover.
So tell me, what's your favorite part of Howard Stern's Miss America?
Michael Jackson.
What do you like about that?
It was funny.
I don't know. I like the whole book.
I read the whole book.
Yeah. Gotta get it. Gotta read it. Gotta love it. Howard Stern's Miss America. Great book.